September 11th, 2024. Hey, Vika, how's it going?
Good.
Good morning. And what are we doing today, or what are you doing today?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm going to work.
I'm going to the Dacha. Well, only in the morning. So it is almost 9 o'clock, 8:30.
Yes.
And I'm going to give you a ride.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
your
go.
chariot today. All right, let's go. So, Vika, your chariot driver has brought you to work. How does it feel that you don't even have to walk?
I don't have to walk. That's great because
Well-
I'll walk back.
The thing is, we only live, what? How long does it take if you had to walk?
20 minutes.
There you go, 20 minutes. This, like a 5-minute drive. And...
Yeah.
All right, take care. Have a good day at work.
See you.
Yep, paka-paka. Not paka-paka to you guys, because we're going to the Dacha. Okay, so now that I dropped off Vika at work, and I'm going to the Dacha now. I'm only going for probably only about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours of work, because I do have to teach this afternoon. So I figured go to the Dacha quickly, get some work done, and then I can still, be productive in both ways. Not only with Dacha work, but also with teaching. And it's going to be a nice day today. Let's take a look at the road conditions. So here's the typical day, morning. And we're not on a main street here. Lights are out. Yeah, traffic lights are not working on that intersection. Yeah, so we're actually paralleling Main Street right now, which is to the right of us. So people use this street as a way of getting to wherever they're going. So it is fairly busy, I guess you could say, in the mornings. Anyways, it's a beautiful day. I mean, check this out. Nice day. So, yeah, it's going to be nice to work. And this is now one of the main streets, and we're heading southbound, going towards our Dacha. A little bit heavier traffic. Obviously, people are going to work, and we're going to the Dacha. I usually don't take this route, but because I dropped Vika off at work, I have to go in this direction. And the reason why I don't go is they're working on the bridge here. They're repaving it, resurfacing it. So there's a bit of a traffic jam here in the morning. I should have remembered. Oh well. So it's the 2 lanes of traffic merge into 1 lane. And this is what happens. You get a little bit of a propka, a little bit of a plugging up of the lanes. Everybody's trying to merge into 1 lane. Yeah, this road or this section of the bridge used to be really bad. There were like a lot of potholes and stuff. So yeah, even right now you could see we're just kind of bouncing our way through. But further up, they've already put new asphalt on it. It's nice and smooth. But this section right here, they're still working on it. Let's check this out. So hopefully before the snow flies, they'll have this fixed, and it is nice and smooth. So yeah, this is going to be really good. Probably, what is it? Today's September 11th, so October 11th, I don't know, probably by the end of October, hopefully this will all be finished, and then there won't be this problem of driving across this bridge. Okay, even though they've got the bridge all fixed, but the off-ramp is still a goat trail. It's still pretty bouncy, especially right here where the bridge pieces are connected. It's Humpty Dumpty all the way down the hill, and there's some potholes right at the bottom of the hill here. All right, so we merge onto this street, and this is called Prospect Street. and it's one of the 3 main avenues that leads out of town. Okay, this is probably the reason why there is a traffic jam. The train was crossing the street and we're backed up, let's say from the train tracks, probably about 2 kilometers. Okay, here's a truck filled with hot tar that's in front of me. I don't want to stay too close to him. So I'll just kind of hang back and hopefully somebody else will fill in the gap between myself and the tar truck here. I just don't want any of the tar spilling over and then getting onto the car. So I'll just leave a bit of a gap here between us. Okay, so this is the last bad section right here. Bit of a pothole. And here we are on the latest new section of road. This was really bad before. It was full of potholes and you had to kind of dodge them side to side, and now it's done beautifully and traffic moves along very nice. All right, well, we're almost out of town and out into the open country. Okay, just one thing else that I want to say here is on the right side they have the drainage ditch, but I don't understand why it's so deep. Any little mistake that is made and he'll be like, boom, 4 feet down. Okay, anyways, we are out of the city here and open country, pretty much. So it's easy driving now all the way to our Dacha. Although there is heavy traffic, this part of the route to the Dacha is actually pretty nice and scenic. Rolling hills, few sawmills, few lumber yards, like right over here, it's a lumber mart. And they're expanding this little industrial area. To the right here, there's another new lumber yard that opened up right there at the white building. And there's a sawmill a couple 100 meters ahead on the right side. And just beyond that, another lumber yard. So yeah, this area, I guess it's turning out to be like a lumber industrial center. Okay, let's take a look here on the right. Okay, so they brought some landfill in and they're leveling it off. I don't know what they're going to be doing there. But that yellow, brown, and white building, that's new. That's only a couple months old. Here's the little sawmill that's right behind this wall. There's a sawmill there. That new yellow, white, black building, that was put up a couple months ago. Right over here on the right side, this is another lumber yard that's opening up, and they're still building more buildings. And now we come into the small village of Ilinka with only one traffic light. And it's coming up over here. Here it is, the one light village. And there it is. Ilinka, it's spelled. All right. And now there's pretty much nothing for probably about 5 kilometers to the next small town called Sosnovka. So as we start coming down into Sosnovka, I like the view of the rolling hills. Kind of reminds me of central Alberta, Canada. Areas of, I don't know, around Edmonton. Rolling hills and just the birch trees and, well, a lot of poplars. And here it is. We're going to be crossing the Trans-Siberian Railway right here. Here it is. This is the Trans-Siberian Railway on this side. And we are in Sosnovka. So as we drive through Sosnovka, I just want to make another comment. This gas station right here, I don't know how they make any business. They have the most expensive gas and diesel in the area. It's always about 8 to 10 rubles higher than everywhere else. And for the last 2.5 years that I've been here, they've been open, but I don't see too many people filling up there. Oh well. Here's a really nice church right beside the road. Every Sunday, the congregation that's here actually has a lot of people. So both sides of the road are, you know, filled with cars and whatnot. So as we leave Sosnovka here, the road turns into a freeway. And it's a 4-lane road. In this case over here coming down the hill, it's a single lane going down, but a 2-lane going up. And if we wanted to go, this road would take us all the way to Vladivostok, which is about 750 kilometers southeast of Khabarovsk. But no, we're not going to go 750 kilometers. It's only a few kilometers, and then we're going to turn off and get to our Dacha. As we get off the main road and we get into our little village area, this is filled with hundreds of dachas. So this is the main road here, and there are little gravel roads that go off to the left and right. And I don't know, this just reminds me of like back home in Canada, in the area like Winlaw or Kristova, Appledale, the back roads. I don't know, I get this feeling every time I drive along this road. It reminds me of like the back roads of Pass Creek. Yeah, really nice drive, especially in the morning when you come out here. There's not too much traffic. And today happens to be a really, really nice day. So that's why I chose, I'm going to do probably about 2 hours of work at the Dacha. Okay, I'm here at the Dacha. There you are. Showed you the road to the Dacha. And what am I going to do today? Well, this right here, I need to cut it into my pieces that I'm going to be making my lattice with. So I have about 2 hours of work to do today. So I'm going to see how much I can get through this. I don't know. Might not get through all of it. Maybe I will. We'll see. So that's what I got on the go for today. And as I was driving here, I was looking out the window and I was thinking, what a beautiful day it is today. And at the same time, I was thinking about today being September 11th. And, well, September 11th, as many people know, New York, the Twin Towers were attacked by the terrorists, and also the plane that went down in Pennsylvania, and also the Pentagon building that was hit. Anyways, it was a day just like this. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. Although today is Wednesday, that was on a Tuesday. And every year on this day, I always remember where I was. It's like people always say, you know, there are those days when you know where you were when something happened. Well, I remember September 11th, 2001. I was getting ready to go to work. I was teaching at a high school called Mount Sentinel. And that morning I woke up to the radio, and the radio announcement said, you know, normally something along the lines of, normally we don't talk about telling people to watch television, but today turn on the television and see what's happening. So I'm like, what's going on? So I turned on the TV, and one of the towers was hit. And I thought, oh my God, like, wow. So it happened, I don't know, somewhere around 9 o'clock in the morning, but this was around 6 or just after 6 o'clock in the morning, West Coast time. So we have a 3-hour time difference between the West Coast and the East Coast of North America. Anyways, so I saw it and I was just like in shock, going, oh my God, like, wow. And then the second Trade Center was hit, and then I went to work. And just before I went to work, one of the towers went down. And when I got to work, I walked into the staff room, and I remember talking to my colleagues, and everybody was like, oh my God, have you seen what happened? I'm like, yeah, one of them went down. And they said, no, two. So we got into this little argument. I said, no, only one. They said, no, two. Well, they were actually right, because as I was driving to work, the second one went down. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of a sad day, but yeah, that's something that kind of lives etched into your memory. Okay, so I'm at the Dacha here, and time to get into some work. I got to start cutting those lattices. I got 2 hours. Want to see if I can get as much as I can get done, and then shut her down and head her back to Khabarovsk and rest, and then get ready to go teach my classes. Anyways, let's go to work. Okay, I got the table saw all set up, got the power on, and we are good to go. Let's start cutting. I am taking pieces like this, and I am gonna cut it right down the center here. And the right side is gonna be my lattice piece, and the left side is gonna go into this little trough, and then I'll take it over there, and then I will eventually put it onto Mad Max, and I will cut it into firewood. And there you go, just like that. This is the good piece, this piece into there, and this piece is going into this pile. So yeah, like pieces like this right here, I will end up trimming them later on, but just for now, I am cutting off all the wane. The wane goes on that side. That's basically meaning all the bark, pieces that are not fit for anything. And the good pieces will be over there. Okay, here it is. So I stopped the saw just to show that I can get 2 pieces out of this 1 piece. So I'm cutting it down, and I'll still be able to make another piece. And whatever is left over, well, we're gonna have kindling. We're gonna have lots and lots of kindling. I've been putting them off to the side. Here it is. Perfect kindling pieces, nice and thin. Check that out. Look at that. I mean, you put it into the stove and throw a little bit of paper, and boom, she'll just light up very quickly. Okay, I am done for today. I only set out to do 2 hours of work, and 2 hours has gone by pretty quick. So I'm going to turn the camera around. I want to show you what I have done. Well, I didn't quite complete this, but I did get a lot completed. So the next step for this is going to be to trim them to size. So there it is. All right, now it's time to go home and relax, take a shower, and get ready to teach in the afternoon. All right, take care, and пока-пока.